So the work was continued by his son, Henry II. Now just point out this building here on our left. This is an 18th century building from the reign of Louis XV. It used to be the Royal Mint. Nowadays the coins are made outside Paris, close to Bordeaux, and the building is used as a museum. And when we go around the bend in the road, on our left, a 17th century building with a black and gold dome, the Institute of France. It houses 5 different academies, the most famous of which is the French Academy. It's there that its 40 immortals, as they're so called, have been busy over the past few hundred years compiling the French dictionary, doing their best to keep out as many...
I won't be people's way. I'll take a few. I'm going to grade them.
Trying to get yourself out of the shed,
it's okay.
smiling back.
Thank you, Peter. I'm going to put that in a big frame. Green
Used to be Star Square. Now we're going to make our way along one of the most famous avenues in the world, the Champs-Élysées. It means the Elysian Fields, the Fields of the Gods, divided into 2 parts. Now we're coming first of all to the commercial section, where on either side we'll have all the cafes and restaurants, the many boutiques of the avenue, the almost 30 cinemas, car showrooms, tourist offices and airline offices. Now, believe it or not, they're putting up the Christmas decorations. Can you see here in the trees? See all this glittery stuff here in the trees, and these circles which are going to be different colours. So that's the Christmas decorations going up. They're not going to be switched on yet, but they're going up. The cinemas is nowadays the home of the French Navy, the Admiralty. The one on the left houses the French Automobile Club and the luxury Hotel Creole. Incidentally, that's not the facade of the hotel that you can see there. It's a mock facade covering the scaffolding. While
you since yesterday all day. That's why my big phone. We're in Versailles, honey.
And the Eiffel Tower together. The man who was responsible for the infrastructure of the Statue of Liberty, in other words what's inside it, was another well-known Frenchman whose name was Gustave Eiffel. There we are, Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower. The International Herald Tribune. Just a few years ago, when they were celebrating, I think it was their 50 years of existence. Now, because it's above the tunnel, many people mistakenly believe it's a monument to Diana, whereas in actual fact it was there for several years before the accident occurred. But you'll see it up ahead of us in a few seconds, gilded with gold leaf. There's usually a few people around the base of it, thinking it's a monument to Diana. But there it is, just ahead of us. But this is once again the tunnel where the accident took place, but on the other side of the road, remember, roughly halfway along. You've got some more of our ill chestnut trees, look here on either side of us. Alongside the Church of the Madeleine, we've got one of Paris's flower markets, some exclusive food shops around this square. Down here in the corner, Paris's most exclusive delicatessen, Fauchon. Ahead of us there, really nice chocolate shop, Marquise de Sévigny. Over on the left you'll see Hedjar with the black and gold awning, the black and red awning. Also around there to the left you've got the Truffle House and the place to buy your caviar. All essential for you before you go back. Now we're close to the main shopping area here, the area around the Opera House, which is where we're going to end the afternoon excursion. Now that's where both your tour managers will be, and Daniela will be there with your coach. So for Daniela's group, that is where you have to leave this bus and join your own. So when you get off, do make certain that you take all your possessions with you. These are wedding dresses here in this shop on the right. Looks as though they're going topless. This one's only got a skirt. On the right. Well, ladies, this is it. 2012, you're getting married topless.
Yeah. I didn't have that. I didn't have that.
Now the Opera House is just a short distance ahead of us here. Thingy's getting there. But I hope you've all enjoyed your afternoon excursion. Have a nice evening, whatever you're doing. If you're travelling tomorrow, I think you all are probably. Bon voyage. Now, for Daniela's group, when you get off the coach, do be careful because you'll be